I do. It's cool, he's weird, y'all are dysfunctional as group. Can't hold none of y'all accountable. Let's speak the truth, I go hard behind my kids and be ready to act a fool. I fear none, I bars none. Shit, what you tryna do? If I was a deadbeat, then I would probably clown me too. Don't wanna be a parent and refuse to fill the shoes. God don't like.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is part 2 of doing my hair. Last video that y'all should have seen by now would have been me taking my hair down and giving y'all my story time. This time it is me styling my hair. I only got a little clip of me washing my hair because I ended up getting in the shower to wash my hair because I already had to wash my behind. So I felt like it was pointless for me to, nose ring coming out. I feel like it was pointless for me to wash my hair and then shower, or shower and then wash my hair. It just didn't make sense to me. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jakaya. Nice to meet you. And if someone that's already seen me and coming back, hey, welcome back. I'm gonna show you the products I'm gonna be using today. So I got a pack of hair, Brazilian deep twist crochet hair. And I only use a pack because I'm using my natural hair. I just like the curls, so I'm adding curls to it. And to comb my hair, I use a white girl brush. I always got to keep the hair in my brush because I feel like it don't brush the same if you don't keep the hair in it. So that's what I got. My regular brush, same thing. I keep hair in my brush. Don't come for me. I do clean my brushes out every now and again, but they don't brush the same. So I don't clean them out often. Whatever. Call me gross if you want to. I don't give a fuck. But, and then I got me some shea butter oil. I love African's Best, and it's cheap, y'all. I love this. So I got me some conditioning spray. Then I got the deep conditioner as well. A little bit of beeswax as well that I'm using for my edges. I haven't found no edge control that I really like, that really get it right, other than Got to Be Glued or beeswax. So if y'all know of some edge controls that I can use for my hair, please let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna set this up to the side because I'm not gonna be using this stuff right at this second. I do let my hair air dry, guys, so don't come for me. I do leave my towel on. Okay, don't come for me, y'all. I'm showing y'all the process. I ain't gonna look like this the whole video. Just trust the process. Ooh, you know, you get that scratch when you get your hair washed, you just feel all luscious. Ooh, chill. Okay, this what's going on, y'all. Ooh, it smells so good. Y'all, that shampoo and conditioner, y'all gotta get that shampoo and conditioner. Like I said, I'm gonna insert my clip of me washing my hair so that way y'all can see which shampoo and conditioner I use. But it's so good and it smells amazing. I'm about to wash my hair. This is the shampoo and conditioner I use. There's the shampoo, there's the conditioner. And it's for the people that thought I was bald-headed. I'm not bald-headed. Why did I just get a freaking 830 that popped up on my call list? If y'all work from home, y'all know, if y'all are outbound callers, you know how the calls work. You have a whole schedule of calls, and then out of nowhere, some want to pop in, want to pop in, want to pop in. My lips are ashy, so I'm about to put some Vicks on my lips because y'all didn't tell me my lips was ashy. Or dry. They didn't have to be dry like that on him. You didn't even tell me. I thought we was friends, y'all. Y'all didn't tell me nothing. None at all. And yes, I put Vicks on my lips. So before y'all try to say something smart about that, yes, I like the cool sensation. Yes, I do. When I don't like chapstick because it makes my lips peel. I don't like Carmex because it tastes nasty. And lip gloss be too sticky. So no, I'm just redoing that style. All I did was take it down and wash it. I still got some balls of hair in some of these pieces, which I'm about to comb out anyways. But my sections are still there, thank God. So I'm going to just comb each section out and start plaiting it back up. That's going to be the easiest thing. I'm going to start with the front, so that way y'all can see what I'm doing. And then we're going to go from there. So I'm going to put this back section back. I'm back, and the back is put up, and the front is open. Put this to the side. Let me get me a little clip real quick. I love these little clips. Oh, I think I got these clips from the dollar store. I think it was a Dollar Tree. I'm not sure, but I love these little clips. Boom, pin that up, and this is my hair. And yes, y'all, this is all my hair, because some of y'all little heifers thought I was bald-headed, and I'm not. Just because I wear weave and wigs, I'm not bald-headed. You better ask your mama. I'm just putting this in my scalp. Oh, girl, that feels so good. And then I put a little bit in my hair because my hair be dry. And then I work it in. Ooh, you know when your hair be dry and be itching. And then part of my detangling process, I separate my hair because I don't feel like you should just go in there just combing it and it be ratted up. It'll pull your hair out. So like I said, I make sure I moisturize it real good. Add a little bit. My hair is kind of dry because I let it sit all night. Usually when I wash my hair, I'll put oil in it. Like when I get out the shower, I'll dry it, put oil, plait it up, and then I'll put my towel on and just let it dry like that. But I didn't do that last night because I was tired, y'all. And then I was up editing part 1, so I wasn't feeling it. Make sure this one's open before I start messing around. It wasn't. For detangling, I always start at the end. I always start at the end of your hair, y'all, because y'all will break your hair if y'all start from the roots. And then I just slowly work my way up. So yeah, there's all detangled. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'm using rubber bands too. I like them to be neat. For this style, you do not have to put rubber bands if you don't choose to. I just like it for the neatness, so I am going to use rubber bands. I like to put a little bit of moisturizer in whatever oil I'm using because I like to put it in my hair while I'm braiding. I'm putting a little bit more moisturizer and oil to make sure my hair is super, super moisturized before I start styling. And I like to put oil on my edges too because, you know, a big pretty ain't got no edges. After kids, my edges got real thin, so I don't really have edges anymore, but we're working on it, so don't come for me. So I'm about to open the bag of hair. Like I already showed us the Brazilian deep twist crochet hair. It don't look like a lot of hair, but like I said, I'm braiding my actual hair and just adding the curls into mine. Usually just use one strand for each one. So I usually just get a big chunk on my finger like that. Move it out of the way. And I usually put it on the back of my hand so that way my skin can melt it down a little bit to make it more pliable. So I usually do that when I do my hair. And just get a little bit and putting it on like this. And I usually use quite a bit because I like a real slick. Here, let me take my glasses off real quick. Be a blind for a second, but I gotta make sure I get my edges. I'm gonna work the product in, get those edges. And I usually just try to slick it down while I'm use 2 rubber bands because my hair is super thick. Ooh, I look bald headed from this angle, y'all. Don't do me, y'all. Got a lot of hair, just thin ass edges. Super clean, super slick, boom. I like to do one more comb through before I braid, just to make sure everything is combed out, and it is. There's my part. And now we're gonna start braiding. I'm gonna use a little bit of beeswax on the root to slick those flyaways. I like to braid my natural hair first because that's gonna be the basis of my braid. So I'm trying to get a close-up for y'all how I braid and tuck. And then I'm gonna add the hair in. I just put it on top like this, and then I just start braiding in like that. And since these are bohemian, I'm gonna pull some of the hair out here and there so it'll make it curly in some areas. So I'm gonna braid down like that, and then I think I'm gonna do a curl about right here. So what I do is pull a piece of the curl out, and then I bite it. And then I'm gonna pull another piece out, and I'm gonna bite that piece and the previous piece so they're out the way. Okay. And then I let it go because by that time the curls should be on their own little thing. I just braid it down until I pass my hair. I say maybe about a ½ inch to an inch after my actual length of hair, so that way if I ever wanted to cut the ends to take it down, I'm not cutting my real hair. So I just passed my real hair. That's my real hair, y'all. I just passed. So I'm gonna braid down just a little bit more, and then I just leave the ends out because they're curly, and it just adds a little bit more volume to the other curls. So I'm gonna do that. Braid down a little bit more, and a little bit more, and then I'm just gonna add just a little bit more beeswax, just a little bit. That's it, y'all. And there's one braid down. And then you get a little curly end. How cute. And then I got the 2 curls here, and that's it. And then once all the other hair gets into it, then it kind of fills it out. There's one section, y'all. Look at me. Start on this next one. My oil. And then get those roots, get the hair. Ooh, too much. Got in my little private area. I mean, I guess you can oil that up too if you need to, but separate your hair a little bit. Especially if you air dry your hair, make sure you separate it before you detangle it so you're not pulling any of your hair out. And then I'm working all of that oil in while I'm doing that. A little oil on the ends, like that. Let's put a little bit of conditioner in because the hair is a little dry, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't nappy, but it's definitely dry because I didn't put no oil in it when I got out the shower. So we're gonna start from those ends. And usually my ends ain't even really nappy or tangled up. It's usually my roots that be real tangled up. So just take your time, work your way down. So I just like to go until my brush gets stuck, and then I just try to work my way down. You gotta work the naps out. I see so many people just go in and just start snatching their hair, and it will definitely pull your hair out and damage your hair. So don't do that. Just work it out. Take your time with it, like this. A bald head bitch could never. Now let me quit because some of y'all ain't got no choice to be bald headed. But I'm talking about for the ones that just bald headed just because they bald headed. And it's so crazy, y'all. I used to get called bald headed in school all the time because I wore a weave. Everybody thought I didn't have no hair. And lo and behold, I got all this hair on my scalp. A little bit more oil. My scalp's dry, y'all, so I put a little bit more. Put a little bit more moisturizer. That's when I have beeswax. Now it's nice and soft. That's brush this section. Once we get all that beeswax in there, brush those edges up. And y'all, if someone can teach me how to do edges, that would also be great. I can do my daughter's edges so good, but when it comes to my edges with these type of styles, I just can't get right. But I also think it's because I don't have no edge control. Like, I feel like you gotta have some really good edge control to get the edges you want to. So maybe if I find some good edge control, I can get them together. This section's a little bit thicker, so this is the one I'm gonna split in two. I use one part and split it, and I'm gonna go ahead and clip this to the back where I already got the other hair clipped to. And then I'm gonna comb this piece out again. I'm gonna add a little moisturizer, a little oil. Right, oh no. Okay, grab another piece. I'm gonna split it in half, like that, and one half for one and one half for the other one. Beeswax for the root. This is just to kind of keep everything slick. And I'm gonna brush it in like that. I braid it down a little bit first to kind of give me a little formation, and then I add the hair in. I just set it on top and just start braiding it in, and then I braid it down a little bit just to make sure the hair is in there. Like that. And then this will be, I'm gonna do my curl a little bit further down this time. I think I'm gonna do my curl right about here. Pull that out again, bite it. Pull another curl out right about here. Boom. And I'm grabbing both of them, biting them. Now let them go. Yeah, my hair's so long. I'm still not down to the end of my hair. Always braid past your hair. Even if it's twist braids or whatever, go past your own hair so you don't end up cutting nothing off. Because I've done that several times in some styles before. But see, this is still my hair right here. Still braiding down. There's a little curl on the end. Boom. Put a little bit of moisturizer. Comb through it. Put a little bit of beeswax on the root to make sure that it's sleek. Like that. Brush it. I'm gonna feed the hair in. When I first did this style, it really didn't take me no more than like 2 or 3 hours to do. Don't like big parts, you can still do this style in smaller parts. I just don't have time to be trying to take my hair down all day and be doing hair all day. I can do hair, but I hate to do hair, so I'm not about to be sitting here doing hair all day. I'm sorry. Probably do another story time. I don't know what we can talk about, but we'll figure that out when we get there. And there's the end, y'all. And boom. And there's already 2 knocked out. And you see how it's kind of already filling up. They're a little stiff, so if you want to dip these in water when you get finished, you can. I'm gonna sleep on mine and keep them out for a couple days, so the more that you wear them and you move them around and put them up and move them, they kind of loosen up a little bit. But it is synthetic hair, so it's gonna be a little stiff. So let me put my glasses on because you know that I'm blind, I can't see, and I'll be right back. Toodles. All right, y'all, I'm back. Ooh, they threw 2 or 3 extra calls at me, so I got those knocked out. Finna go on lunch here in a second. I got cold, y'all, so I had to put my robe on. I got my cup of ice. I keep something on me, honey. Got to. And this is the water I drink if y'all are interested. Smart Water Alkaline. I started getting on Alkaline a couple months ago, and I definitely feel more hydrated when I drink it. Hydration is key, so I'm about to fill this up. If I don't fucking spill it. Yeah. So I'm finna drink me some water, y'all, and we're about to get right back into it. Oh, my straw doing. I'm sorry. I want to block y'all. Y'all, I'm so tired today. I'm so ready to get off. And these calls is hitting us like crazy because it's Friday, so. I think I got a hole in my straw. Okay. I don't know why every time I start recording, somebody want to call me. Any other day, girl, don't nobody be thinking about me. Everybody and their mama and their bald-headed granny want to call today. So I do have a hole in my straw, y'all, and I'm kind of mad about it. Let's get back into it. Ooh, y'all, my hair's so dry. Itchy. I don't really care about the parts right now. I'm just trying to do this up real quick. Edges. Put a little bit of moisturizer. Oh, my hair is so long. Ain't that crazy? Period. So long. That oil smells so good, y'all. Why is my professor trying to play with me this last term? I am in college, a criminal justice degree, which I'm about to complete. I think I only have like 8 days left because next week will be my last week, or 9 or so, whatever. It doesn't matter about the days. I don't know if he's new to the campus or new to online and the grading system, whatever the case may have been. But like I said, I've been in school for 2.5 years. So I know how the grading system works. I know what time we're supposed to turn our assignments in, the time zones, all that stuff. You know, they go over all that with you because I'm an online student. So they go over all that stuff with you. Let me take my lights off real quick. Get a new professor every term depending on the class that you're in or whatever the case may be. So this particular professor gave me a late penalty on assignment that wasn't even late. When you get a messed up grade, you on somebody's ass. Sir, what is going on? Because I know I turned it in on time. And I took about 3, 4, 5, 6 hours on that assignment. So what do you mean it's turned in late? Confused. So I got it knocked out. You know, I like to try to get my assignments done early so that way I can get a chance to review them, make sure that I read my rubric correctly, making sure that I'm getting all of my points, make sure there's no errors or misspelling or anything like that. But time got the best of me at this point, and I didn't have time to review it like I usually do, so I had to turn it in like 5 minutes before the deadline, which is fine. I usually double check my work while I'm going through it, and it was literally like 21 slides. So I have been working on this assignment for literally like almost 6 hours, not even joking. I turned the assignment in or whatever. It says in there it was on time, whatever the case may have been. And I'm like, okay, so maybe he just haven't had time to grade my assignment yet. I'm gonna just wait until, you know, the assignment uploads so I can see what my grade was. It was like 2 or 3 days the assignment wasn't graded. So finally, I get on to do my next week's prep work. So I happen to go and check my grades. My grade is put in, and he put it in bold letters, which also kind of made me a little salty. Late assignment, 10% penalty. And I'm like, late? So I'm checking everything, da-da-da-da. The assignment wasn't late. I already knew that. Let me reach out to the professor or whatever and just see why he gave me a late penalty, because I know that it's not late unless all of a sudden something changed. I'll reach out to him on an email. I say, hey professor, how you doing? I hope that you're having an awesome Monday, Tuesday. I don't remember what day it was, so just saying Monday, Tuesday. But I'm reaching out regarding to my assignment to see, you know, why you gave me the late penalty when I turned it in on time. 11:55 Sunday. So technically it was still on time. So whenever we text our professors, we have to include our advisors in the email. It has like a mediator there into the conversation just to make sure that our questions are getting asked and people are being respectful and things like that. I had added my advisor and my professor like you always do. You're supposed to do that. It says that when you're an online student, you're supposed to do that. So I did that, and when I had texted him and told him what was going on, he texted me back and basically said, you know, I apologize, I'm new to the grading system, whatever the case may be, I'll go ahead and fix your grade. So this assignment in particular was supposed to be 80 points. So when he gave me the grade, it was a 72 out of 80 points. Keep that in mind, because at this point I felt like he was, and so my intelligence would be get down to the nitty gritty. So like I said, I had turned it in, whatever, he gave me the grade, and I said I realized that it was a 72 out of 80, which means that if you take a 10% penalty, 10% of 80 is 8 points. Duh. Like, well, if you don't mind going and correcting that, that'll be awesome, because, you know, you gave me a late penalty for no reason. I'm waiting for the grade to be fixed. I'm still seeing a 72 on my end. So I'm just kind of getting a little bit impatient because I worked so hard on that assignment and I deserve my grade. You feel me? Especially when I know that, you know, technically you would have gave me 100% had it not been quote unquote late. So I'm waiting for the assignment to be updated, and so I finally get on there and it's updated, and it's showing me still at a 72%. Didn't say late penalty anymore. Look, he took that off, and so on the grading portion of it, it sends you like a little note on the side with like a little rubric, and it'll tell you like if what you were counted off for, why the points were taken off, and then if there's something I need to be fixed or that I missed, they'll put it in the notes. So the note part of it before had late penalty, 10%, you know, because it was late or it wasn't on time or whatever the case may have been. This time that was taken out of it, and then he had put in that I had misspelled something, some information was missing, it wasn't comprehensible, or whatever the case may have been. I email him back and I'm like, why hasn't my grade updated? And then also, what are the new notes? Because if you graded this assignment, you should have caught it the first time you graded it. And why would you double grade it if you just graded it and you just gave me the wrong points? So that means you should just went back and added the points and then continued about your business. And I think he went back and graded again because he was salty that I called him out on him giving me the late assignment. So instead of him giving me my points back, he wanted to find a reason to not give me those points, which is fine. If there was something that you caught the second time you didn't the first time, cool. But my thing about it is, if you didn't catch it the first time and you didn't knock me off for those points, why would you do it the second time? That's what kind of made me salty. So I reached out and I'm like, hey, it's still a 72%. You said that it was upgraded. The only thing I see that has changed was the rubric. And he was like, he decided to go back and look at my assignment altogether and just make sure that, you know, everything was entered in correctly. Why didn't you catch it the very first time that you graded my assignment? But now all of a sudden that you got called out for, you know, making a mistake. Now all of a sudden all these discrepancies have come up in my presentation. Which, like I said, y'all, I'm not saying I didn't make a mistake. I could have, but it's the principle. Like, I feel like you only went back and tried to find something so you wouldn't give me my 8 points back. Where did all these, you know, discrepancies coming from all of a sudden? So he's like, well, I went back and double graded it because I wanted to make sure that nothing else was missing or whatever the case may have been. And I went ahead and updated your grade. I said, well, the grade hasn't been updated. I said it was a 72% and it's still sitting at a 72%. So where's the 8 points that I should have gotten back for this assignment? I said, because, you know, the math ain't mathing. If it's 80 points, 10% of 80 is 8. And if it's 72 and you took 8 points off, that means you should have went back and put my 8 points on, but it's still showing a 72. So at this point, he takes my career advisor out of the email. Like, you know how you tag people in the email? He took her out of the email. So then I'm like, oh, okay, so he on some fishy stuff now, because what you take her out the email for if you didn't have no, you know, no reason to, like, if you're not on the weird stuff. So then he takes me back to talk about he don't know what grade I saw, but it was actually a 67 or a 68%. And then whenever he went back and graded it, it ended up boosting me back. And I'm like, well, even if it was a 67 or 68%, 8 points plus that still don't add up to 72. So I'm confused. I'm like asking him, like, okay, so is my math wrong, or are your comprehension skills not where it's supposed to be? I said, because I don't think you understand what I'm saying. He was like, no, I'm telling you that your grade was already incorrect and I fixed it according to the grading. And I'm like, but my thing about it is you didn't fix it. If I'm still seeing a 72, you know that that's not adding up. And then the fact that you took my career advisor out of there, you could tell you on some fishy things. We went back and forth on the same thing, and I'm still giving him the math. So he finally sent me a math situation where it was like showing the 60-something%. Now he's showing me something that has 63%, and then adding this and adding that, and then a 10% penalty and all this other stuff. Either way it goes, you still mess my grade up. But I feel like he only gave me the 72 again because he felt some type of way about me putting the advisor in there, which people mess up. And I wasn't coming at him like, oh, you messed it up and da-da-da and trying to get you in trouble. But we always add our advisor in there. And then secondly, I'm just saying, for my sake, you can mess somebody else's grades up and they may not tell you, but this is my last term and you think that you're about to mess my grade up or give me a lower grade don't deserve, and then mess my GPA up, mess my class up, and have to repeat this class because you want to mess with my grades. We're not on that. He wouldn't change it. So I reached out to my career advisor and told her what was going on, because I'm like, at this point, I feel like I'm being bamboozled. Like, what do you mean you're not about to give me my points back? And not only that, I deserve those points. Even if the numbers ain't numbering, the percentages would add up with the grade letter. So common sense, if you have a 60%, it's a D. If you have a 70, it's a C, and then anything over 80 is a B, and then over things a 90 is an A, or, you know, in between A minus, B minus, C minus. So I'm like, even if the numbers weren't correct, I still showed an A minus, meaning if I had the 72 out of 80%, that most likely was going to be an A minus. I mean, out of the 8 points to get me to A, it would have been a solid A. I said, so at that point, why wouldn't it have showed me having a D if you said it was 62%, or a C minus or a D plus if it was a 60 whatever, you see what I'm saying, or 70 or whatever you're saying that the number was. So it just wasn't adding up to me, and I felt like he was trying to insult my intelligence and play me like I didn't understand what I was talking about. And so then I went back to search for the previous grades and rubrics and all that, and he wiped all of my previous grades out of there. My previous discussion and all that, like all the stuff that we could go back and do a reference to, he deleted it. So then I'm like, okay, now you want some weird stuff or whatever. So I told my career advisor, like, I'm trying to go back and check some things. I can't see anything. I don't know what's going on. Can you look into it? So now it's about to be a whole catastrophe, because now I'm having to check my grades, continue to resubmit my stuff, taking screenshots of all of my assignments, my grades before and after, and all of that stuff, just to make sure that he's giving me the correct grade, all because you messed up. And again, everybody messes up. Like, just because you're a professor, I don't expect you to get it right. I was just asking. It wasn't nothing disrespectful or nothing like, you know, I'm trying to get him in trouble. It wasn't on no malicious stuff. I was just asking because if something had changed, I just wanted to be aware, so that way I wouldn't keep getting late penalties when, you know, I wasn't aware something changed. Even though I knew it wasn't. I've been in school for 2.5 years. The late penalty has been the same since I've been here. So I don't think they would change that my very last term. But I was confused. So I was just reaching out and asking. And then if it was wrong, which it was, for you to fix it. That was it. But yeah, I think he got real salty about me putting her in the chat and asking. And, you know, I guess maybe being a smart ass because I know math. And girl, yeah, he messed with my grade, and he still ain't gave me my points back. So now I'm having to monitor my grades and stuff, and continue to reach out to my advisor to let her know what's going on and if there's any concerns or questions. And I'm just ready to get out. I have a solid A in that class, so I'm excited about that. So clearly he shouldn't be messing with anything else. But I just hate when you in a position where you got to really submit to somebody and be an ass kisser just because they dictate your future type thing. So I just haven't really reached out or talked to him about anything else, and just been turning my assignments in. I have one more week of this class, so I'm just hoping to finish strong and just get it knocked out and not even have to deal with his nonsense. Y'all don't even know the history behind everything that I've been through the last couple years to get to where I'm at, and you think that I'm about to let you just mess with my grade just because you made a mistake? Like, no, it's not happening. I'm sorry. So I just wanted to make sure it was fixed, and it wasn't fixed. But they did say that if I felt like all of my grades were put in an error, or there was any malicious intent with my grades, that I can resubmit to the underwriters, have someone grade them again and stuff. So far so good, though. I haven't had to do any of that, thank God. But I'm so ready to complete my last term and to get up on out of there, because y'all, it's been a long 2.5 years of school. It was definitely worth it, and about to be out of that piece here shortly. And this style is so cute to me. So this is probably gonna be my go-to style whenever I do want some braids. I'm coming to the end of this one now. Put a little bit of that. There I go. That's my whole front, y'all. Not done. And it's okay for them to be uneven. Some pieces I do a little longer, some pieces I do a little shorter. It just kind of adds a little pizzazz to it. If they do come out longer for some reason, you can cut them, and you can pull out more pieces of curls if you choose to. I just don't like a lot of them because they get real tangled up and nappy real fast. And also not going for a real full heavy look. I'm just going for something lightweight and cute. This is only 4 plaits, but when you pull it up in a ponytail, you can see it kind of gives you some fullness. So I like to, you know, have a little bit of something. Or if you do a bun, which is gonna be bigger than that, but you know, your bun can be pretty full and stuff too when you get finished. I'm gonna knock a couple more of these parts out. I still got a few more minutes before I gotta go to lunch, and I don't know what I'm about to eat for lunch, but I know I need me a little snack or something for sure. Yeah. Who got inches? Me? Who got inches? Me? Who got inches? Me? Yeah. But really, y'all, I'm thinking about cutting my real hair. Ain't that crazy? I love my hair, y'all, but some days I be just one finger wave stage, a pixie cut or something. I just be wanting to change it up a little bit. Zanaya needs to get something done to her hair, so I'll probably make a video of me doing something to hers. I don't know if I'm gonna braid it this time or we're gonna do ponytails. Her braids just get matted up so fast because she love to get her hair wet in the shower, and it be matting her hair up, and then it be hard to take her braids out sometimes, and she don't be wanting to get them taken out. But I'm so glad she ain't tender-headed though, y'all, because Peanut, my son, he is so tender-headed. It don't make no sense. But yeah, I'm just gonna comb that out. Put a little oil down here so I can put one on braiding. I can't teach y'all how to braid the back of y'all head if any of y'all about to ask me. I just do what I can when I can, and I just get it done. That's just that. So don't ask me, because I don't know. And people say I braid different every time I braid. So if y'all notice my braiding styles, put it in the comments down below, because I don't I know I can feel my hands change, but I didn't know that people could see the hand motions change too. So let me know if y'all see any difference while I'm braiding my hair. Do a little check-in with y'all.
Oh, it wasn't that. It was he lapsed his payment, so his last payment
Rocky's back down.
was,
This one.
in May. And he
This
did
one.
not
Look
pay
on
it.
this one now. I'm gonna stop for a snack break. I'm watching Joe's Duty, but I'm gonna go back from lunch in like 3 minutes. So I'll come back to y'all when I'm on my very last section. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so I'm almost to the finish line. They have been knocking me out with calls all day, and you know what I just realized, y'all? This is the same color I just took out my dang old head. I thought I was changing something up, but I didn't. It's the same color, but this is the back. Don't mind my little patch back here, but this is how it look. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Nah, but for real, what be taking me so long to do my hair is because I be wanting a snack. I done got me some 3 cheese pizza rolls, another water, and I just ate 2 chocolate chip cookies. And I'm watching Judge Judy. That's what the problem is. I'm not gonna cap, I'm really tired. So I'm about to eat these and chill till my next call come. And then I'll just show y'all the ending result. I literally just finished doing my hair, y'all. I wasn't feeling good yesterday, so I ended up laying down. I was so exhausted, I was so tired, and so yeah, but I went in and finished my last couple sections. It was these 2 at the top and then this one right here in the middle. I only had like 3 parts, but this is the finished result, guys. Some of these are a little folded up because I went to bed on them, but I'm about to probably do my edges and tie it down or whatever. But yeah, this is it, y'all. Got some little curls or just jumbo parts. You can do them smaller if you choose to, and you can put these to the side. Some of these are a little bent up, y'all, so don't do it. But like I said, you can put them to the side if you want to. You can put them up in a ponytail. Ooh, they're still a little tight, y'all, so I ain't gonna do too much. Y'all know when y'all get your hair done that first time, it be tight, your little edges. And you know I already ain't got no edges, so. But yeah, you can pull it up like that. Don't put a ponytail. Do some to the front. You could do a little bun. If it's something quick, like you going to the gym or something, leave some little pieces out. Like that. Something quick. But yeah, that's the ending result, y'all. I usually put mine in a bun and leave some pieces out like that because I like the little flat. Yeah, so there was the bun. You could still do a ponytail. My kids just woke up today in the back. But yeah, you could do like a little ponytail or whatever, back side. And you pull it up. You're going to the gym or something. Or like I said, you can just leave it down. I usually don't wear mine down because I get hot real easily, so I usually always pull mine up. But this time I'm gonna try to leave it down a little longer because it's actually really cute like that. And then all you need to do is spray these, y'all. Tie them down, spray, put a little oil in your scalp, keep them moisturized, put a little moisturizer on the actual hair, and just go about your business. And that's it. So simple. And like I say, y'all, it only took me, technically took me 2 days, but this style, literally, if you wash your hair, part everything out, comb and all that, I say 4 hours tops, depending on how fast you braid. But it's so simple. You can do these bigger if you want to. You can do them smaller. Obviously, the sizes make a difference on how big the braids are and how big the parts, or how small the braids or how small the parts. But yeah, y'all, it's so simple. And it's cute. I've already showed y'all the products. I've showed y'all the hair. Y'all can get the hair and those products at any of your local beauty supply stores. The next time I do my hair, I think I'm gonna do twists instead of braids, because I usually do twists on my natural hair, like the little small ones. But I think I'm gonna try the bohemian twist next time, because I did this style. This is the second time I've done this style, so I think I'm gonna do the twist next time. And if you guys are interested in that video, I will do a video on the twist as well, so you can see how I do those. Those will probably be even faster because they're twists instead of braids. But yeah, y'all, this is the finished result. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Put your comments down below. Let me know what you want to see next. And hit that bell so that way you don't miss a video when I post. And I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. All right.